Well, hello and welcome back. My name is Guild Navigator, and I'm continuing my Let's Play series as the United States in Victoria 3. I do wonder how long I'm going to keep pushing this. I've been having enough fun that the lag is worth putting up with. Oh, you're sailing back now. Yeah, because you were going just like some crazy way. I don't know what exactly was going on with you. But now I think you're back on your bullshit. Man, I would really love to add Persia to my sphere. Hmm. There's quite a few like Guatemalan communist revolts and stuff like that constantly going on. Invite to our block. Dude, I don't know who you are. You must have broken away from Peru. And watch it. Their GDP is just going to go crazy. Hopefully they can deal with their own revolt. Looks like they can. Ships are coming back into position. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, you can see my actual native population growth is starting to slow down. Literacy is still high. Who's number 2 now? I imagine it's the Heavenly Kingdom. Although I'm closer than I would have thought. Only 173 million. I would still love to have trade privileges in them. I mean, investment rights in them. That would just be so sick. Because I think I still have all these like little assets. Yeah, here in India. That little excursion will be paying long-term dividends. Okay. Maybe I can take on your debt in exchange for some trade privileges. Interesting. Interesting. You would just take that. And then I can save my my trade privileges for another deal. You all seem much more compliant than you were last time I tried to do deals with you. What about you, Japan? Oh wow, okay. Look at this. Look at all of them. They're just accepting my deals. Oh, the District of Columbia. Uh-oh. I need to get an army ready. Fuck. Rush into power. Okay. They declined. The Koreans did. I'll give you trade privileges. Okay, you'll take that. That's cool. I'm cool with that. How about trade privileges for trade privileges? Oh, I finally actually had one of these little succession revolts happen. Oh, that's a tiny. They didn't even get their full stuff. I wonder if it's because they went below some threshold or something like that. I don't know. But you can see my army is finally sailing over. If this fails, I'm just going to obviously just white peace or whatever. I would love to get investment rights. That's really what I'm here for. Okay. You'll just give that to me. Like, you don't want anything else. And I would love trade privileges from you. Sure. Dude, y'all are much more compliant than I remember. Um, I honestly don't mind guaranteeing their independence also, because it's like then it just keeps the Russians from like conquering them basically. Mongolia, would you be interested? You would. Again, I'll gladly take on any of your debts. Even Tibet. Nope. Why are the Russians and the British at war with each other? Yeah, what is this? Russia versus Britain. Russia wants Ceylon. Okay. And the British want Manchuria and Alaska. Interesting. I'm not sure if I fully buy the logic of that war, but best to ya. Okay, I don't think that this landing is going to go particularly well. Nope. Okay. Will I accept just a full white piece? Yes. That was a true waste of time for everyone involved. I'm sorry, you. That was my bad. Hmm. Okay, with you, I have investment rights already. And you... do I also have investment rights with you? I do not. You would be someone I would like to get investment rights with, but is that... Oh, you might be part of South China? Whereas the other ones are maybe part of Northern China. They are, I already do. Korea, I don't think I do yet. I like the additional tech. So trade privileges, you just won't, you really don't want to do that. Okay, what is my fleet just doing? I would like to project power here. Yeah. I don't know, all of these areas, that sounds cool. Basically just all over Southeast Asia. Well, I hope my companies are taking full advantage of this. And, just buying all of the assets in China. Hmm. It might even be worth... I'm trying to think if it was worth improving relations with anyone in the area. Because my whole scheme here is I want to get access to more markets, basically. And then ideally, in a perfect world, that might even be associated with support independence. Who's your overlord? I also didn't even know you had an overlord. Oh, the British. I definitely don't want to be supporting independence of you then. I mean, like, I could give them investment rights in me. I just don't want them to be buying like random assets. That would annoy me. I mean, I'll offer it again. And then if I look here at the power block, yeah, I just don't have any. Oh shit, you're part of the glorious... Wait, that can't be right. Yeah, no, I was like, wait. I got confused for a second, and I was like... For whatever reason, I saw my name there, and I got excited, and I thought they were part of my faction. Like my block. Yeah, they've spent all their money. Which is good, that's what I was hoping would happen. mean, Persia must have one of like the better economies at this point, right? 30th in the world. They're like doing pretty good. I just am constantly seeing my people building in Persia. Okay. Oh shit, who? Yeah, that's you. I guess I'd never set anyone to advance. Oops. The war that I almost just forgot about. And then you, Colombia. Yeah, just nothing I can do. They'll take a power block embassy. Take on your debts. You can have trade privilege. Just really don't want investment rights with me. And I suspect that's just because you don't like me. Oh, it's because of isolationism. Fool. You can't even begin to understand how good this would be for your economy. Guarantee your independence, Mongolia. Just like let in my voracious capitalism. Tibet just doesn't want that. What about y'all down here? Are you interested in some good liberalism? It's gained another setback. Me just like offering completely useless shit to people. Like, oh, do you want to be first in line to buy my stuff? Oh, I'm very generous. I mean, that would be sick if I could just like if I could basically scam all of these people. I say scam, but it would be great for their economies. They all yearn to be invested into. Sure. Well, that's pretty neat. I didn't realize all those people were just like so gung ho about being invested into. And let's see, are we actually gonna buy anything up? I assume slowly. Slowly. We got to give it time. And of course the power block influence is still basically 0. And why is it so small? Well, I guess it's just gonna take a lot of time. Again, guarantee independence is good. Power block embassy is good. Investment rights is good. Trade privileges is good. I think like defensive blocks and stuff like that, like defensive packs are also good. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just improve relations with these hoes. I don't know if I can invite someone to join my power block if they are already in a power block of their own, like one that they made themselves. Hmm. I'm tempted to do this reduce autonomy when I'm finally down. Andrew Carnegie has died. Great Scott. Who's running Carnegie Steel? Is it some other completely random person? Dude, $1 million in profit is just amazing. It's interesting it has no regional HQs. I would have assumed that was something that, like, they would have... I mean, because they've been investing so much in Persia. But I guess maybe not. That's fine. I wonder who's going to win this next election. We've been run by ethno-nationalists for now. Interesting. Looks like the Democratic Party might. Who are the people currently in power? Yeah. North Dakota. Look, none of those places are in Southeast Asia, which is where you should be putting all of your money, obviously. I do have investment agreements with these people, right? Maybe there's just nothing worth investing in. So I am tempted... Like, I really am tempted to start offering these people things like... If I give them, like, a trade privilege, I don't know if that counts. Like, things like guarantee independence definitely do. I could get more out of you. Maybe some money. More money than that. Sure. If you want to bribe me for your independence, I'm cool with that. I take on your debt. And you give me nothing. Why can I not offer that? Oh, I need diplomats. Okay, can I declare a rivalry with Russia? I could. And with, like, Germany. Obviously, the Austro-Hungarians I've had for a while now. What about you, Ottomans? I'm trying to, like, think of people I could declare rivalries with who just wouldn't matter at all. I'm trying to fucking find the right country ranking. How do I... like, prestige? How do I see who the fucking great powers are? Is it like countries here? Okay. This is what I was looking for. Okay, I think I basically am rivals with everyone I can. Like, unless I could rival Sweden. And I'm going to rival Sweden just for the sweet, sweet diplomats. Okay. Now I can go back to asking people for things. Like your debt. But I still just, like, don't think you have any money. That's, like, the bigger problem. And then just all the money you have in the world. Why can I not add that? Do you not have money? Interesting. So I can now add it. You just want to give that to me. That's weird. Oh, because I probably can't do it if I'm taking on debt. That makes sense. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Maybe that's like a counter circle. Like it's just like some silly circle. So let's pause. Trade privileges. Now I want cash from you. Wish they wouldn't declare me a rival back, you know, because I'm only doing it for the love of the game. Sure, I'll ask. Like, worst case, you just say no. You won't do that. But you will take a power block embassy. Okay, guarantee your independence, and then, you know, in exchange, I want a little bit of cash. Just some dough, nothing crazy. I'm out here, like, negotiating all these deals. The art of the deal. Have I actually purchased any land in these places? Yeah, okay, cool. I'm starting to buy stuff up. And my influence is growing as well. I will guarantee your independence. I'll give you, you know, some great stuff. If you would just transfer me goods. I guess, I don't know. How does this work exactly? So I just get like the free opium in my market? Do I have to pay for it or do they pay for it? I have no idea how this works. Again, I just keep saying that. I think that they pay for it. That would be my guess. But I'm not sure. Okay, let us reduce the autonomy of Mexico. Did they just accept it? No, I was gonna say I didn't think that they would. One final march into Mexico, it appears. Nam. You know what? I will give you investment rights into me. Even though, you know, I'm only at 99.3%. I don't know how. I think it's through like conquest and stuff. Otherwise, I basically own my entire country, but I'll sully that for you, Vietnam, alone. Would you give me some cash? Money transfer. The funny thing is this like isn't even that much money. Like it's like 500 gold. Like that's just, I mean, like if we're being serious, what is that gonna accomplish? But you know, it doesn't matter. I want the money. I'm just guaranteeing them their independence so that they I get increased influence in them. Oh shit, I didn't even know you existed. Is there anything else I can really do for you? I could take on your debt or something like that, but that would probably have minimal value. Cambodia, hello. There you go. Oh, China. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, you have the minus 1,000. I think it's because of the, you're probably like isolationist or something like that. No, you're just antagonistic towards, you just hate me. Okay. I have so many freaking treaties at this point. 74. Psych. Psych. It's nice to see that people are improving their relations with me now instead of just insulting me for no reason. What about you? Just some cannons, sure. I think that sounded like it was rejected. Cool. You know what, I'll go so far as to Shandong as to give you an alliance. That's how crazy I'll go. Dude, Korea, I clicked the, like, what would you accept button, and this is what you asked for. I mean, that's fine. Like, do I even want to know what you guys you're investing in? It's nice that my oil prices are just that cheap. Like, just dirt cheap. Nice. I'm beginning to build influence in all of these homies. I wish that Java was more chill with me. Not enough improvements from the previous treaty. Look, I'll just take on your debt. How does that sound? I'll just take it on for free. That's how much I like you. It's funny when, like, they don't even want you to take their debt on. Like, they seem to actively prefer you not to take their debt on. Of course, it just continues apace. I mean, it's fascinating that, like, I'm not even exporting that many. I think it's by unit. So, like, this isn't like the total profit of the trade. Yeah, because I don't have any tariffs either. An automobile. Yeah, because an automobile has like a base price of like 100, which is just really high. And I still think I'm basically the only producer of it. Yep. All of my dye plantations are going crazy. And then, of course, building in Japan and such. Oh, cool. Like, I think that at least one of these people I could invite to my power block. Dude, hell yeah. I don't know how that really improves the situation for you necessarily, Mongolia, but aspirational nonetheless. I'm interested to see what basically happens to Siam's economy now. Okay, so looking at this, I think you could probably be added also. Invite to our power block, yep. And then you, I am increasing, but not as much necessarily as I would like to. Trade privileges for trade privileges, perhaps? How does that sound? Yeah, it sounds better when I offer to guarantee your independence, doesn't it? Okay. And then with you, I'm going to grow some, but like I definitely could grow more. And again, this just goes back to the fact that I just have like a massively racist government. Can I just go a little bit less racist? Like just a touch less racist? Or is that just completely off the table? Power blocks. This is a cool system. I'm enjoying like basically spreading my informal empire. Of course, invite to our power block. Because having these people in our power block is just, it's more consumers for my shit. You can just see their GDP just immediately spiked up. Because like if I look at their buildings, their banana plantations, I mean like just all their inputs have to just have gone much lower. Slave upkeep. I guess they weren't really doing much to begin with, but I don't know. That seems somewhat good. I still would like an investment right with you. But I think just because you're isolationist or whatever, you'll never take it. Please accept that, Heavenly Kingdoms. I really, 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 really want to be able to invest into you. That sounded like a no. Oh, no. It entered into... Nice! Nice. That means I can start investing into them. Okay, and you I can invite into my power block also. Of course, this was my crazed, push to build all of the farm equipment and stuff like that. Of course, diesel engines, and then I want this mass production here. Bolt action rifles, I like that. I do need to begin to seriously consider building electricity. I think the time has finally come for me to brave the electrical world. I think I can do it. I want domestic only. Because the thing here is I need at least one electricity unit in every building, in every state. Okay, I'm going to do telephones also so I can just monopolize the telephone and radio production. Because that's how I like to roll. Mechanized farming would also be nice. I am doing plastics, right? When I go here to glass. Houseware plastics. Oh, I haven't researched that yet, maybe. That's a good tech. I like that tech. Now, I was going to do this. This is going to cause what can only be described as a mass recession event. Almost certainly. But it's a small price to pay for the ability to have a truly electrified system. Nice, and now Mexico is a nice blue color. It's beautiful. I didn't mean to totally crash the Mexican economy like that. Okay, you are welcome to join our power block also. with you, is there like anything else I could give you? I could get a defensive pact with you. I am interested in if Vietnam has been buying up any of my assets. Because they have investment rights into me. I don't think so. Mexico, no, you are not going to get a higher degree of autonomy. That's funny. It's like they haven't even run out of money, but I still have a profit, which is good. I mean, this is a great situation because now I can slowly pay this down. And I mean, I still think they'll just be like gradually privatizing stuff around the area. Beautiful. Another snag. Another snag. Just like more and more additions to the fray. More consumers for the consumption slop. Yeah, this is a world where you really want to join my my trade union. I just love the like line go up aspect of this game. There's no other game I've ever played that quite has as beautiful of a line go up. Okay, against the Shandong Modernist Revolt. I do actually want to do something about that. There, I'll move my army. How does that sound? My huge hulking army. You know, tea plantations in Perak. I'm going to continue to increase there. Oh, for a second I was like, damn, doesn't matter what I've done, you just get nothing with them. I will do a defensive proposal with you. Java's just been generally more resistant to stuff, I think. And then Persia, there's like... Maybe you're just at the confluence of too many competing forces, or you yourself are too powerful of a country or something. You will never want to join. Whatever. Investment rights in you. 171K. Redonkulous. Yeah, sure. I didn't realize you were game like that. I will sign a defensive pact with anyone who lets me invest in them. Hmm. Hmm. I guess I had forgotten about losing access to their markets. Brazil here, my lack of access to them is annoying me a little bit. point, I'm even considering offering them investment access. But the thing is, they have an actual economy. I think that they would, you know, try to buy up some of my stuff. That's a pretty good GDP per capita also. Should I kick them from my block and just crash their economy? Just wash. Some people just want to watch the world burn. Okay, more people who want to join. Invite. Invite. And... dude, if you don't, I was going to say, if you don't want to join, you don't have to join. Oh, that's my first Chinese addition to the block. Yeah, it's just building up. I might have forgot how much stuff I had queued up. Truly spectacular. And then I think you, Bali, will join. You can stay in the American British Society. I don't care. I like the American British Society. It's a good society. The political lobbies. The anti-Russian society. Yeah, but pretty much everyone's just in the American British Society. I mean, I would honestly love to appease, but the British just don't want anything to do with me, really. They accepted our invitation. And then Java. Java. You know, these crafty Brazilians have truly found a way to resist my advances. Okay, no progress in the battle of trying to be less. I don't know. I guess less racist. Okay, I'm just gonna enforce military access for y'all because I would really prefer if you went and joined in on this war to just deal with it. What about this war in China? So my army is finally arriving. Is it contributing at all against the Chinese? Not particularly. It has been a hot minute since I've looked at GDP ownership. How has this gone? Okay, so I've been increasingly buying up stuff down here, which is, you know, what one would hope. It's making progress. How many actual capitalist pops do I have? So engineers, shopkeepers, mechanists. I have almost 1 million capitalists. Wow, that's a lot. I have like more capitalists than I have academics or aristocrats or officers. That's crazy. If you've ever played this game before, you would understand that that is a lot of fucking capitalists. Okay, market price. Meat is out of control. Well, do I have a solution for that? I should really prioritize fixing some of these infrastructure, like, complete dead zones. Should improve the situation, hopefully somewhat. How close am I to my great electricity push? Wow, I'm just waiting to go through all of that. You know what? I'm just going to ignore it. I had queued that up for a reason. Reason my mind, you know, presently cannot understand necessarily, but a reason nonetheless. Just clicking at, like, at this point I was like kind of like semi in the middle of it. I would have had to click you know, more at any point. It didn't matter which way I was going to go. Okay. Cool. Dude, look at my GDP. It just like jumped up. I think that was from my my diesel tech, that single tech alone. And fucking Yura. Who the hell is Yura? What? Are you like an uncivilized? How do you have any? What? How do you have any buildings at all? Where are you, Yura? Show yourself. You're a native warband. Well, I'll never be able to compete with Yura with their 117 GDP per capita. I will be honest, I don't think that my people made much of a difference. Hopefully these modernist revolt people don't hate me too much. I do wonder if I'm going to be able to catch up with the Heavenly Kingdom. I'm not sure. Public address goes awry. Look, no one wants to reduce the racism in this country at all. I'm just trying to like just get any army together to go deal with this. Okay, that was one of my AirPods dying, which feels like to me a sign that I should probably wrap this episode up. Just looking at all these beautiful things. Okay, well, this seems like a good point, so I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.